How's it going? Got War here? Just chilling out on the balcony in Thailand listening to the Vintage RPG podcast on Spotify, which I recommend to you guys. Fantastic. Thinking about my journey back into role-playing games. I'm in a unique position. It's like I've been in a time warp, so I haven't played anything modern. So I'm going to just return back to where I left, which is Rogue Trader, 40k Rogue Trader, basic D&D and second edition D&D. I think I'll return to that, and also the red box basic D&D with the solo adventure in it that you can play that teaches you, because over the years I've forgotten a lot of stuff. I've just forgotten really a lot of the rules, so returning to where I left all those years ago is going to be so much fun, and then I can gradually pick and choose my way up to the modern era over the next years. Obviously, being at school, playing, you're on a very tight budget, you're photocopying your mates' books to try and sort of get them cheaper and things like that, and it's just so good when you're able to continue the hobby and afford to buy the games you want to buy and enjoy the games you want to buy. And especially now, you can get PDF versions of them from, Drive-Thru RPG, which are cheap. I mean, role-playing games, when I played in the 80s, were really expensive. You're looking at about £12, £12 for a role-playing game, but they were always in box sets. PDFs didn't exist. You just couldn't find stuff. You almost used to be like a competition in your D&D club about who had the most games. There was, one of my mates had a lot more than me, so you almost wanted to buy more games. And when I think about those games now that I bought and I no longer have, they're worth a fortune. I got rid of them years ago. They've just gone up a lot. You can't buy them now. If you do, it's going to be some like old copy that's ripped and yellow and worn out. Mine were all in mint condition when I got rid of them. Completely mint. I kept my adventures, my D&D adventure, my modules, kept the mint condition in little plastic sheets. Mint, totally mint. Threw it all away. Got rid of it all. Never do that. Never get rid of your RPG stuff, because you may think like that you're not going to go back to it, but once you've been bitten by the RPG bug, it lays dormant. It's like the Alien. It's like Alien from the Alien movie. It's inside you. Many years will go by. You'll be doing things. You'll be traveling. You'll be working. You'll be doing your career. You'll be having a great life. You won't think about it for years. And all of a sudden, you'll be triggered by something, a memory. Someone will mention something, and then the RPG gaming will come back. If you've got rid of all your stuff, like I did, you're going to think, oh shit, man. And then you're going to look to obviously buy it back, aren't you? And then you can realise you can't buy it back. Never give it away, guys. Please do not ever throw away get rid of your RPG collection, because it will come back to you. Everyone tells you you're going to grow up. You're going to grow out of it. You won't. You'll kid yourself for many years that you've grown out of it, right? You'll bullshit yourself that you're an adult now. Just don't get rid of it. Just don't get rid of your stuff. Keep it. Don't make the mistake I've made. I know when I got rid of my stuff, it was before the eBay and stuff like that, so I didn't know about selling it. And don't sell it. Don't sell it. Give it to me and I'll keep it for you, and I'll give it back to you one day when you want it. Just don't get rid of it. It's great. Getting back into the hobby. And there's so many other people online doing it now. that you're no longer isolated in your little D&D group in the 1980s, pre-internet, where you don't know anything about what anyone else is doing in the world. So you're just in your little group, which is your D&D world, probably playing it wrong, but having fun. And now, this is just blowing my mind, the way that you can go online, podcasts, other channels, and just find so much creativity and ideas. And I think that there's an online community of role-playing game and tabletop game fans, whether they be solo or gamers. I mean, I'm out here in Thailand with no friends, which is great. And I'm gonna play solo, yeah. It's just fantastic, but I don't feel isolated in my RPG sort of world because of all of the creative stuff that's been put online, and I just wanted to share that. A little chat from Got War on my balcony, a little waffle from Got War. Thanks for the chat. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, put a comment. I'm interested to hear what you've got to say. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Cheers.